Tushy's good.
Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Anime Club. Haven't done this intro in a while, I don't think.
That's because I've been stealing it.
Yes.
I am a thief.
I'm Knick Knack. With me is the great Lord Vorn.
Hello, my ass is cold.
Noted.
I can't fix that.
Realm Shifter.
Yeah, it's fate time, alright.
Fight time, boys!
And Seki.
Fuck you.
I gave it a little more energy than normal.
That's true. Is that because I hyped up Fate?
No,
Aw, damn.
because I just forgot how to go that low.
With that being said, so this week we watched Fate Grand Order the First Order on Knick Knack's request. I mean, technically 3 of us had already seen this. Maybe 4. I don't know.
No,
Realm,
I've
had
never
you seen
shown it
this
to
before?
Realm.
No, I have not seen it before.
Okay. So 3 of us watched this together previously, like, I want to say a year ago. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
A year ago we were still in quarantine. Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, I don't want to think.
I already
my
had 2
brain.
birthdays in quarantine.
Oh, my brain.
I think we all have.
Did we?
Wait.
Oh my god, you're right. Fuck, I'm not 21 anymore.
Really? You're just realizing that? Oh my.
I thought I was still 21.
Forever 21.
Cancelled.
Damn.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's called Rue 21 now? Oh my god, get it right.
I should have known better. I am deeply ashamed.
Oh my god. Okay, so we rewatched, and some of us first time watched Fate Grand Order the First Order.
Rewatched is certainly a way of putting my 5th time watching this.
Yeah, and I mean, so we previously had watched this because we actually, Knick Knack runs a Fate D&D game kind of based on this.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, it's FGO based, and the movie's
Yeah.
basically the beginning of FGO, but readapted.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we're probably going to reference like some D&D shit as well, because
I mean, it's pretty inevitable.
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I can say anything but Cascu.
It's gonna be an interesting episode, because you'll probably hear from them with the D&D shit, me from FGO, me from the manga, and me from D&D shit.
Yeah, because I haven't. I downloaded FGO, the game, with the specific purpose of getting all the coups and pretty much nothing else, and so I haven't actually played the game. I just like pull occasionally when I think to log into the app. But with that being said, I mean, let's go over our kind of opinions. Oh yeah, we talk about animation and music, don't we, during this segment?
Yeah, let's get our general opinions out of the way first.
Yeah,
right?
that too. Spoiler-free stuff.
Ooh.
I mean, I think Knick Knack should start since this is his 5th time.
It's interesting. I definitely suggest watching this as opposed to playing the chapter in game. I think it's better paced than the chapter in game, and it has some more interesting things going on. But I do think if I'm actually stacking it up to the other Fate animations, it's kind of middling. I still give it an approve, because I do actually see some value, a fair amount of value in it. I think it establishes the story well enough, but I do feel that as an animated movie, it does leave a little bit to be desired.
Okay, Realm?
My opinion's pretty similar to Knick Knack in that I do understand merit in this, but it's for, like, he said, it's as a movie, like, at least in comparison to, like, let's say, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, it is a bit lacking in the quality department and some of the
Well, I can
animation
tell you now,
areas.
as a movie, it's better than the Unlimited Blade Works movie. But
I mean, but I'm just speaking in terms
of like the animation,
in terms of
yeah.
animation quality and character models and stuff like that.
Something just doesn't look quite right with the animation to me.
Yeah, it's like especially like the little faux creature, like at least compared to the in-game, because I have played.
He looks more floofy in game.
Yeah, he looks a lot more floofy in game and a lot like fatter. I guess is the best way to describe it. Where he's just kind of like a tiny little like nugget on screen, whereas he seems a lot more realistic in the in-game sprite art, but I don't know.
But then again, I mean, with the in-game art, you have a much more limited range of motion than you do in, like, a movie.
Motion.
I don't understand the joke.
Persona 3.
No, there's just no motion for that thing in game.
Oh.
Well, then that's what I mean. Like, it's obviously going to look
Yeah.
different in the movie.
It's art versus
Yeah.
the way it looks.
It is what it is, but it just caught me off guard, especially like the first time it introduced me, because its face gave me this like very uncanny appearance that I just didn't appreciate.
I think I noticed that with a lot of the faces. Like, I don't like with later FGO adaptations. I think they improve on it a lot, but like
Babylonia.
there are characters that I don't want to say who here, but there's a character who's recurring who appeared in a different thing we watched. That I think you could see how much better they handled that character there than here.
Yeah.
Vorn.
And I kind of agree with them, and I think the issue is with like the motion of the characters. The quality kind of seems just to drop ever so slightly compared to the other Fates right there.
I'm over here sitting here like I'm comparing this shit to like early One Piece because that's what I've been watching recently. Like this shit looks godlike to me. But also the only thing I actually watched in the movie was Casku. So
I mean, I think the fights look
I'm
well enough.
simping for Casku.
The fights are fine enough. It's just
You good? You dying?
Yeah, I'm dying a little.
it's everything in
You need,
between
like-
that feels a little bit.
Need like
Off.
some water?
I'm good. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
That said,
Oh my god, Knick-Knack, let him die.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Let him die.
we've already drawn his character sprite for personal content. We can't let him die.
That's true.
Okay. I'm done. Okay. I'm done dying.
So,
Let's
I guess-
continue.
Seki, did you want to go ahead and say your piece before we...
Yeah, absolute approval from me. Oh my god, an hour and whatever of getting to watch my beloved Casku. The only valid part of this is getting to watch my Casku.
That Wickermon scene was amazing.
So, I just want to be clear because my opinion was roughly the same as your guys, but I gave it an approved. Are you guys sitting at an approved or a meh?
This one's tough for me. I want to give it an approved, mostly just because it's better than that god-awful adaptation that was the original Fate Stay Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that can't be our basis for approvals because then we'll just approve everything. Fate.
That is true. That's true. So
Nothing could ever be that bad.
Going forward with that knowledge, I'm going to give this one a meh.
Ahaha.
How about you, Vorn? Are you on a meh or an approved?
I'm on approved, and it's mostly because of the story. Although I was able to predict it as we did see it for the first time together, if you remember that.
Yeah, we did watch this prior, so it wasn't like the story was going to catch you off guard.
The chances of Knick-Knack getting a best of season are sinking like the Titanic at that decision.
I mean, I'm not aiming for that.
I know, I'm just making a joke based on what we know we're submitting this season.
Do you think I aimed to get Lord Elmboy best of season? That's hardly up there in my top
I
faves.
champion that.
Actually, wait, should we talk about what you should watch before you watch this movie?
Well, actually,
To make sure?
I don't really think that you need to watch anything before you watch this movie because Fate Grand Order is its own thing, and I like, for example, have watched very, very little Fate, and in fact, I slept through most of Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works. I mean,
We haven't watched Unlimited Blade Works yet.
See, I've slept through stuff I haven't even watched. I'm really bad at paying attention to Fate. But I don't think, because FGO is its own thing, I don't think you necessarily need to watch any other Fate first.
I think
could
there's stuff
start.
that helps, but I do think this stands alone pretty well.
Yeah, you could start from this movie and then go into the game or go into Babylonia or the King Arthur movie or was it London movie?
So the adaptations they have right now are this one.
Yeah.
They have the Camelot movies.
Yes, the Camelot
The
movies.
Babylonia TV
Anime.
series. They have the final chapter animated as a movie now.
Yeah.
And they have a little thing that's an interlude between the first and second
Okay,
parts.
so London isn't animated yet.
No, London is not animated.
Okay. As you can see, I know a little bit more than.
Oh, and there's 2 gag series.
Yeah, so you could definitely just watch this movie and then get into FGO. But I mean, you could also watch Stay Night and Blade Works and whatever else. I mean, that's the thing with Fate. You can really just kind of
There's
watch
a lot
whatever.
of entry points. That's the thing.
Yeah. There's no real place. I mean, so far out of what's been shown to us, there's no place where I'd say you can't start from here. You could start from anywhere if you're determined enough. Like, if you like a particular character, you can just start from their anime, you
If
know?
Astolfo's your waifu, you can absolutely start with
I think the only
If
one that's a
you,
little
like
bit-
me, simp for Lord Elmaloy, you could start from Rail Zeppelin.
I
You
think that one's a
actually
little
could.
rougher.
No, but you could, because
Yeah.
they flash back to kind of important parts from the series that Waver's in before. You don't necessarily have to watch it. I think you're a
disagree,
little
but-
biased here. I think coming from someone who, like, hasn't seen all of Fate, I don't think you need to watch
If
the
you
previous
want, if
series
you,
to
if
watch.
you want to understand the greater Fate universe, then yes. But if you don't care, if you just want to watch it
Yeah.
for a particular set of characters,
You
I think the
absolutely
trouble
by
with
all
that one is
means.
that you're just jumping right into the middle of his character arc.
Yeah,
So-
like
Yeah, but
you
they
don't
go
get the
back enough.
substance.
You don't really get to see where he started from, and there's characters that mean nothing unless you really know the context of it all.
I didn't have a problem with it, and I don't remember the series he originally came from.
depends on
Zero.
the person, I guess.
Yeah,
then.
I genuinely do not remember. I couldn't even tell you who's in Zero besides Waver.
Okay.
I could not name a single character in Zero. I couldn't even point them out of a lineup.
Also, keep
I
in
don't
mind,
even remember the plot.
Also, keep in mind that she gave it an approved off just Cascu, so her opinion on Fate is tenuous.
All hail Cascu. I am simping.
She's a simp.
Even though you just got Cascu from me. in
Boy,
D&D.
Cascu, any coup is godlike. I will simp over every coup. Lancer coup, Berserker coup, Cascu. For people who aren't in the know for the D&D game, that means Caster Cuchulainn. I just don't say that full thing out. I say Cascu. Because then we have Lancer coup also in the game already.
Coup is a really short, easy way of saying it that doesn't involve us butchering the last part.
Yeah, because in the Japanese they do say I think it's Cuchulainn. They say it like that, but it's not pronounced that way originally. But that's
you get that
obviously
kind of a lot in different things. Like
Yeah.
you can see it with Jeanne d'Arc or Jeanne d'Arc.
Yeah,
or
I mentioned it in Persona.
Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like different cultures will pronounce different people different ways to fit their language.
Yeah, I mentioned it in Persona. I don't actually have an issue with it. Like, if it's coming from a language like Old Gaelic, like, it's obviously not gonna pronounce well in Japanese. Totally different phonetical systems. But, I mean, I gave this an approved, right? I don't think that the animation is bad, per se. But, I mean, we've gone over the fact in previous episodes, though, that I kind of have a really low bar for animation quality. And kind of anything that's better than, like, Naruto's fight with pain gets, like, automatic good animation for me.
And I mean, being fair, there's nothing here that looks explicitly wrong with the animation. It's just I think it's the character design. Some of them feel a little bit uncanny for me.
Yeah, but there's some really good moments, like the Wickermon scene. Like, that's amazing to look at.
Like, at the very least, they up the animation quality where it counts, if nothing else.
And the music is unobtrusive. It doesn't stand out, but it also doesn't outright contrast like the original Stay Night did, where the music was god-awful. Like, it works with the movie, not against the movie.
Yeah, I do, like, just as a quick little, 5-second defense of Stay Night, I do think the soundtrack of Stay Night is good. It's just, it was clearly designed for a visual novel, not for an anime, which is...
So it didn't work in the...
Yeah.
Shit. It didn't work in the anime. God damn. But, I mean, other than that, I can't... I said, it's a movie. So, I mean, I'm more lenient about movies than I am about anime series, because I feel like even though movies often have higher budgets, because there's so much less of a movie than there is of a full-scale anime, typically. Like, this isn't Lord of the Rings, where it's 4 hours on the unedited cut. Because I kind of get through it faster, and it's kind of a one-off, and I don't have to keep watching openings and endings or moving from episode to episode, I'm always a lot more lenient with movies.
See, I'm kind of the opposite. I'm always a little bit more harsh on movies, partially because, for me, movies really need to be a contained experience, and they need to stand alone and out.
Yeah, but this was a contained experience, because it's the whole singularity. It is...
Yeah, no, I'm not saying this one wasn't particularly contained. But
Yeah.
I do think I'd probably be leaning at the meh if I wasn't up my own ass about Fate.
Yeah. But I think with that being said, we're gonna come back and talk to you guys about characters and story so I can simp more over my beloved coup.
Hell yeah.
Come back next time, everybody.
Like, comment, subscribe, get Realm's energy up.